and welcome to the Fortean Slip Spa. Today, we're going to shove a hot poker up your ass. Doesn't that feel wonderful? Matt is indifferent to anything I say right now.
Matt's at a loss for words.
And welcome to the Fortean Slip. New Year's resolutions and dreams and hopes, and let's not kitty ourselves in any way. It's gonna crash and burn. We're sans Steve tonight.
Sans Steve, my favorite font.
Yes. I type in it often. It comes with a jumping frog. Emoticon. It hops across the screen. Yeah, it's the new year. We want to change the show up a bit.
Which has nothing to do with the fact that Steve's not here.
Right, yeah, we're not, you did call
We're not
Bob.
doing anything drastic.
You did call Bob, right?
Well, actually, I'd used up all the minutes on my international calling card. He had to return home for the holidays, if you catch my drift.
The card run out.
Yeah.
I know it.
Expired visa, by the way.
Yeah. Now we want to take the show to a more instead of doing like topic-driven shows, do more current topics and stick more with doing news stories, witty banter.
Witty banter. I love witty banter.
Witty banter. Yes.
Nothing like a cup of witty banter in the morning.
Yes. I take mine with cream and sugar, please. But no.
Extra sugar.
Steve just couldn't make it tonight to record with us, and I slept into the night, and he was going to bed, and Matt just happens to be up, so we're recording.
History was made.
Yeah. That's what happens when you get fucking sick and take NyQuil and go to sleep and wake up in the middle of the fucking night.
Yeah, you've been having a wonderful time up there in Maine, haven't you?
Oh yeah, with our minus fucking degree weather. Like in northern Maine, it was raw temperature like negative 47 the other day. That's not even.
Why even count that?
Yeah.
After it reaches 0, you can stop counting.
Negative. like that's not even with fucking wind chill. Like take the wind chill out of the fucking equation. Raw temperature, negative 47.
Like molecules start slowing down to a complete stop at that point.
Yeah, you're in the depths of space.
Did you see?
I'm pretty sure
chance,
northern Maine borders the edge of space.
Did you see by chance during this Arctic? What are they calling it? Like an Arctic meltdown or some bullshit. Oh, they have some witty name for it.
Yeah, they're calling it the same thing they called it in the fucking End of the World movie there. The day after tomorrow there.
Where nobody would listen to Quaid.
Yeah, the fucking weather systems. I don't fucking know. It's cold. That's what I can tell you. The fucking the Farmer's Almanac had it right. The Northeast is gonna have a shitty fucking winter.
But did you see where all these jackasses are doing the boiling water trick, where you go out with a pot of boiling water and throw it into the air and it turns into snow? And they're burning the shit out of themselves in the process.
I haven't seen the ones that have been burning themselves. I've seen like the fucking Frozen T-shirt bullshit.
Right.
Oh God, it's like Christ on a pony. Give me something that doesn't have to do with the cold.
Yeah, but these idiots are going out there with a pot or a cup of boiling water. One lady, I read, she burnt her hand because she carried a cup of boiling water outside. But they're like taking the pot and throwing it into the air, the pot of boiling water, I should specify. But these idiots are like just throwing it into the wind.
Oh,
so
yeah.
It's just blowing back in their faces.
Yeah.
It looks real cool.
As they're screaming in pain.
Yeah, as they're screaming and shoving their face down into a, dog urine-soaked pile of snow to stop the burning.
Yeah, no, it has been cold as a motherfucker up here. Just around here, it's been like minus 20 degrees, I think. And with the wind chill and stuff, it much colder, obviously. But I just couldn't believe, like, in northern Maine that they didn't go to school, or they didn't send the kids to school, not because of the snow. Because they're fucking up there, they're fucking used to that shit.
Right.
Snow's nothing. It was the cold. Like, they couldn't start the fucking buses. So they said, shit, we're not going to risk the kids' lives, like, on the snow and cold. Like, snow, yeah, fuck them. But,
right.
Yeah. It was so
cold.
Yeah,
they actually shut down schools for the same reason here on Monday. Of course, I didn't mention it to you because it's so fucking cold there that I feel bad for mentioning my tropical paradise of like 4 degrees.
Yeah, right. I don't know what the temperature is right now. I haven't looked. But let's go to the weather app. Shall we, Matt? Because
it's fucking cold. That's what the thermometer says.
Let's find out. I don't have a fucking thermometer. I got an iPhone. Am I allowed to say that?
Have you noticed? Fucking smartphones, man. They're replacing things like thermometers.
Yeah.
Like nobody has a thermometer anymore.
It's 5. All right. It's 5 degrees here, right now. Right now it's 5 degrees. Feels like it's -10. It says. Why not just say -10?
Why not? If it feels that way, that's what it is.
Let's cut out the guy in the middle that has the wind. Let's just say feels like -10. Because that's what it feels like when you go outside. Really fucking cold.
Pretty soon they're going to start mentioning things like, or it's -5 if you have on a large parka.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, and the snow we've gotten this winter, we had snow, then we had freezing rain. My driveway right now, from beginning to end, is solid ice. It is just ice. Like, I drive down it in such a way so as not to go off of it.
So you're like getting around via bobsleds right now.
I would do better right now if I had a pair of fucking ice skates.
The Winter Olympics are being held in your yard.
Because we had all the fucking snow, then it rained, and then the rain froze, so there's just fucking ice everywhere. So I should either invest in... I should either get another dog here for the house and just get a sled with and teach them to be a team.
Start your own sled team.
Yeah. I should get...
It's the Klondike.
I get a fucking Cocker Spaniel, a Mastiff Rottweiler mix, and
the most worthless dog sled team in existence.
And a Border Collie.
You've got a pug out front named Rudolph.
Fuck. That could be the most ragtag dog sled team ever assembled. Get a Chihuahua.
Just a team of Chihuahuas and Yorkies.
My mother had a Yorkie when I was younger. And that little bastard, I felt so bad for him. Because she had gotten him, I don't know if she got them through the people or through some like adoption agency or some type of thing. But Scooter was his name. He had been abused. And
how do you abuse a Yorkie without killing it?
Yeah, no shit, right? And the little fuck, he walked on his elbows because his front legs had been broken so bad.
What the fuck?
No, I'm serious. That he no longer could use his feet, so he walked on his elbows. But he still had his paws and shit. He had learned to walk on his elbows, basically. Or what would be his elbows. I don't fucking know what it is.
Or what we humans would call his elbows.
Fucking veterinarian.
On his legs,
yeah,
his elbows.
Those joints. But yeah, and that little son of a bitch, I used to have fun with him.
So is that why she called him Scooter?
No, it was his name when she got it. But
it was either that or Shitface.
Yeah, and Shitface we were like, nah, there's young kids around. But I would come into the room and like make faces at make like mean faces at him, get him going, and that little son of a bitch, he'd fucking just like he'd fucking tear ass after me.
They're like miniature werewolves.
He was just a hoot. That dog put a smile on my face. I don't know how many different times. Because especially, you had two broken fucking legs and you're still running around acting like you're king shit.
Yeah, like HBO should do a documentary about him or something.
No, he's dead, so they can't.
Yeah, I too had a Yorkie at one time. And I also have to say that little bastard, his name was Sam. And one night I was asleep and I had one of those, velveteen blankets that you steal from the motel room.
Right.
And I woke up and I was cold and the blanket was off me and I reached over and I grabbed a hold of the blanket and jerked it over on top of me. Well, he was actually on the bed and I had actually grabbed a handful of him thinking it was the blanket. and whenever I went to jerk the blanket over me, that little fucker latched onto my hand and I flung that son of a bitch across the room and he bounced off a window and slid to the floor. I thought I had killed him. But yeah, he shook it off. He was quite the trooper. But he never jumped on my bed anymore after that.
Those dogs, there's something about them. I mean, I myself will never own one. My parents did, and my mother's ex-husband, I think he's still got one now. But after his German Shepherd had died, he was one of those guys. He went into a fucking big depression. He was like, I'm never getting another fucking dog in my life. And he had a close friend that he knew for years, and I got in touch with her, and her and I split the cost of a Yorkie, and we brought it home to him, and he just...
Which you had to, like, mortgage a house to do that.
No, actually, we found it for, like, $600.
Oh, wow. Must have been a black market Yorkie. Well, the broken legs, like you were saying.
With papers. We each had to pay $600.
Oh, okay.
I think it was like $1,200 for the dog. But, yeah, and he's had a Yorkie ever since. I think that...
Isn't that weird? The smaller the dog, the more they cost? Like, the more worthless the dog, the more expensive they are?
Yeah, you can spend some fucking money on dogs.
Until you get into, like, Tibetan Mastiffs, which are, like, hundreds of thousands of dollars or something.
Yeah. I fucking like Mastiffs. They're good, mellow dogs. That's for damn sure. I'd like to have a Dane Mastiff mix. Short-lived dog, but fucking big son of a bitch.
Yeah, you could ride them around Maine
Yeah, no shit. I don't have
through
to
the ice
worry
and
about
snow.
getting. That's right. That's what I'm looking for.
You
My,
could be like some sort of like Nordic warrior,
that's what I'll do.
Nordic dog
I'll,
warrior.
I'll breed fucking Malamutes and Huskies with fucking Danes and Mastiffs. Fucking create the next fucking version of sled dog.
That will kill their owners for some reason.
Yeah.
They're all fucking nuts and piss on themselves. But
Yeah.
other than that, they're great sled dogs.
They'll rip your face off, but they'll pull you through the snow. Yeah.
Where do you segue from stories about Yorkies? I mean, really.
You just don't. You don't. You fucking realize that you grew a vagina over the course of it. And just hope to Christ you can find something else to talk about.
Well, we can get it back on track. I mean,
Well, we always
we
do.
are supposed to talk about the New Year's
Directions.
resolutions.
The
You know?
directions. Well, I just by that I mean the direction the show's gonna go in.
Right,
More or
the
less.
resolution of terms that we came to.
Yes, there are terms. We did sign a contract with Satan.
We did. We did. We sold our souls for the show. Obviously, Satan is not living up to his end of the bargain as of yet.
Yeah. In the movies,
Kind of a ripoff.
in the movies, that always works a little different there, Matt.
I know.
And then we all learn this big, valuable lesson.
I've actually got less money and received less sex since we started doing this show. Not saying that those things are related in any way,
just that it
but I like
is.
to think they are. Yeah, I mean, there's other independent podcasters who are just swimming in the vagina.
Well, as they should be.
As they should be.
But yeah, I think we should just, with the new year, we needed to do something a little different with it, with the
Shake things up.
like you and I had talked, the news stuff is more true to what we're doing.
We enjoy it a lot more.
We like it. We like doing it a lot more. I still want to do like where we all watch a movie and break down the shit or tear it down. Those shows are relatively easy. And let's face it, we're all lazy. Not that we're all
Extremely lazy.
It's not that we're all lazy. It's that we all have lives, and this is a fucking hobby. You know, we get
Well,
on.
I'm extremely lazy about my hobbies.
Right.
I mean, I am lazy. I can admit that.
But those shows,
And plus, it gives Steve an opportunity to actually watch a movie.
Yeah, no shit. Because he's never seen anything.
Did they have television whenever he was growing up?
I don't think they did.
They just sat and stared at an Etch-a-Sketch all night?
I think Steve is from an alternate reality.
Steve is John Teeter.
Yeah, he's from a divergent timeline. Somehow he wound up here. And
he was a hitchhiker that Teeter picked up.
He managed to
said, "Sure."
He managed
hop in the back of the
figure
truck.
out the internet, create a blog, and now we've got Steve. That's my only take on it. You know, because Occam's razor, you know.
Right. That would be absolutely and literally correct in this case. Yes, he found the internet, created a blog, and now we have him.
Yeah. Yeah. So I like doing the movie shows. And there's a ton of fucking movies we still haven't watched that are related to the topics we hold near and dear.
Yes.
As you would say, I guess. And I don't want anybody to hold any illusions about anything. As much as we bash the shit out of stuff on this show, they're all topics that we enjoy.
Yeah, it's kind of like whenever you get around your friends and bust their balls. I mean, they're still your friends.
Yeah, we just like...
It's just fun to talk shit about them, point out their faults.
And, I have a tendency to go to dark places with my humor. And if anybody doesn't like it, too fucking bad. It is what it is. It's not going to change anytime soon, in case anybody's wondering.
Well, I mean, it's one of the aspects of your personality that I find endearing.
I don't.
And we have Steve at the other end of the tunnel, to tell us, come back towards the light, guys.
Yeah. Everything's going to be good. Steve's like that fucking stepchild that, like, sits there and, like, pretends nothing's wrong in the room.
That kid that says, I don't know, guys. I think our parents are going to get mad at us. And we're like, fuck you, you pussy. He fucking throw the cat off the bridge. Do it.
He's like the negotiator. But yeah, take the show in a new direction and see what happens with it. Because the as much as we enjoyed, like, doing the research on the topics and stuff, we just don't have the fucking time to do it right now. And I mean, I get a fucking full-time job that I go to every week. I know Matt has work that he's doing. And
I'm actually blowing off work right now to record this show.
Yeah, which you did tell me earlier. And Steve has a job that he fucking goes to, so it's not like we don't have we don't have jobs outside of this shit. This is just, like I said, it's just a fucking hobby. It's something to do.
And it's a good thing that we do have that work, because otherwise we'd be on the streets.
Yeah, we wouldn't be able to have hobbies like these.
Yeah, we'd be broadcasting live from the library.
With webcam mics. Wait.
Borrow somebody's iPhone.
Wait, didn't we start that way? I know. I did.
I'm still on one, actually.
Yeah, but you got your mic. Your mic's coming though.
I don't even have the webcam. That's how bad off I am.
Yeah.
I just have the free mic that came with it.
But you've got your studio mic's coming, right?
It's on its way. It will be here this week.
So yeah, and as of this year, we will all have studio mics. So the sound of the show should be much better.
Yeah, I'll start sounding like Howard Stern.
I doubt it.
Probably not. Maybe Sean Connery, if he was ever on radio. Or Orson Welles. I could be Orson Welles.
Which version of Orson Welles are we talking about here?
The original.
Ah!
No. That came later. War of the Worlds Orson Welles. Not War of the Kitchen Orson Welles.
No wine before it's time.
The Fortean. The Fortean Slip makes a fine wine.
Oh, God. Good old Orson Welles. Rosebud. I am right there. I didn't completely fuck that up, did I?
No.
Good.
You didn't.
I was on track. So, yeah, the Fortean Slip. It's a new year. It's a new time.
It's a new show.
It's a new show. Although it's
Same
not.
name.
It's not a new show. It's something else. Same music.
Same great taste.
Less filling.
Or more so, depending on your taste.
And I will have a new show intro, since Steve and Matt have been hounding me that we're not a new show anymore.
Just saying.
So I've endeavored to get that done this week.